A 3-0 defeat today against FC United. How did you find the game?
Yeah, it was a tough challenge for us really today. We didn't play as well as we know that we can, especially first half. And yeah, we created a few chances but weren't clinical enough, and at the back, they didn't create too much, but obviously ended up scoring 3 goals, and they weren't the best goals either to concede. So there's some positives to take from it, but at the same time we've got stuff that we need to work on and work on quickly. So yeah.
Do you feel like it was a little bit of a game of two halves? In the second half we did create a few chances that could have saw us get us back into the game early on.
Yeah, that's it. Like I've just said, first half we weren't quite at the races. We did create a few chances still, but yeah, second half we played about a lot better, and yeah, just a shame we couldn't get a goal, even just to get us off the mark kind of thing, and give us a bit of sort of hope in the game that we can get back into it. And then obviously them scoring late on, obviously we're trying to go for it, so it can happen, but we need to move on quickly.
Especially in the first half, do you have to give FC credit for the performance they showed?
Yeah, they played some nice stuff. We knew that that's what they'd do, and yeah, I think we just weren't at the races, but like I said, especially first half, and it cost us. The goals that we conceded weren't good enough, and we made it easy for them. Obviously we had a few chances, half chances first half, but nothing really sort of gifted like we did them. So yeah, there is some positives to take from it, and we've got to obviously move on quickly, but at the same time we know that there's also things we need to work on. So yeah.
Is there anything you feel like we could have done differently?
I just think probably a bit braver on the ball at times, get more people around Hughesy. We were winning quite a few flick-ons, but we weren't really near him. I could go on all day, to be honest. Just defensive mistakes, talking, we need to talk more as a team. There's lots of different things, like I literally could go on all day. But saying that, like I say, there were glimpses in the game where we did play some nice stuff and we did have chances. So yeah, it's just obviously the good thing for us is we've got another game on Tuesday, so at least we ain't got to wait a week, and hopefully on Tuesday we can put it right and put in a performance for the 90 minutes that we know that we can play.
Away from the result, it is our first game back in the NPL Premier Division for 10 years. Just if you can sum up a feeling of how good it was to play.
Yeah, it's good. We're all obviously excited today, coming into today. There was a good buzz in the dressing room and on the coach on the way down. And yeah, we're buzzing to be back, and hopefully we can get off the mark. Obviously we know what happened last year, lost our first game, and then look what happened. So yeah, obviously it's not trying not to get too downhearted at this point. We all obviously want to win and we're all gutted, but at the same time we know how well we can play and what we can do. So I think just bear with us, and obviously, like I say, we'll show what we've got in next coming games, I'm sure.
As you've already mentioned, we do have a game on Tuesday against Mask. They've already been at this step a year before us. What are you expecting from them?
Another tough game. Every game in this league is going to be tough this season. It always is. There's no gimmies. So yeah, we're going to be ready, organised. Gaffer obviously is going to do his research on them. And we're going to go into it with a clear game plan of how we want to play, and obviously know how they like to play. And yeah, it's just about us really. We're at home, so it's a stomping ground. We need to make sure it's a place that people come and don't enjoy coming. So we need to get off to a good start and yeah, make it a fortress.
After the success of last season, how nice will it be to get in front of our own fans back in the NPL?
Yeah, brilliant. Obviously we're really good at home, and obviously we're used to the AstroTurf and the surface, and end of the day we just want to make it as difficult for people to come. Obviously we want them to come and appreciate what we've got to offer, but at the same time we want them to come away knowing they've been in a game, and hopefully that we're coming away with the 3 points. Obviously it's going to be good to see the fans. There was a lot here today, so obviously we thank them for coming and supporting us like they did all last season, and hopefully we can give them another good show this year and stick with us. Yeah, obviously, and we thank them for it.